Hello, today is the 3rd of May and I want to talk to you about removing moss from concrete patios. What I'm going to say is incredibly simple, but it's taken 2 years of unsuccessful approaches for me to finally understand how to do it. So I hope by talking to you now I may save at least some of you some time and money if you have the same problem. There are 3 parts to this. The first one is selecting the right time of year. The second one is getting a decent steel broom. And the third one is using appropriate safety equipment. Although it's the 3rd of May, late spring, it's been very hot and dry for a while. I can't remember the last time it rained. And as a result of that, the moss has become very dry and dusty. I've tried in the past to sweep it with a metal broom. At other times of the year, when it's wet, it makes it very hard to sweep, very hard work. It clogs up the brush, and that was the reason that it was unsuccessful. So the first thing I've learned is if you're trying to get rid of moss, do it during a period of very hot weather when it's dried. When you're sweeping it up, you get this fine moss dust everywhere. You can see it blowing around now. So I've been using a face mask and goggles because you don't really want to breathe it in or get it in your eyes. Something else I tried was to spray the moss with a chemical that was supposed to work with nature in order to eradicate the moss over a period of a few weeks and stop it returning so easily. This area was treated with that chemical, and as you can see, it doesn't look a whole lot better than the areas that were never treated at all. And one of the things about the application process was that it was necessary to scrape off the worst of the moss to begin with, so there was as much physical effort involved as there would have been using the brush in the first place. So for me, in terms of getting the moss off of concrete patios, it's going to be waiting for really hot weather, using a metal brush and covering up to avoid breathing the stuff in. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found something useful or interesting in this video, and I need to get on with this patio.